Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here with another fan cam after Arsenal's draw against Brighton, 0-0 away at Brighton. I've got Marlie from United TV, or we could call him Cucurella's twin, whatever you want to call him. All can do, like take your pick. But how are you, mate?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Glad to be back. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Like, I'm glad to be home. Things are sore, but it's all good.
Yeah,
And Arsenal don't help, but there you go.
they don't. They don't. They
No,
haven't.
no.
That was quite frustrating, right? Like,
Yeah, so like the game from your perspective, how did you see the game from your perspective?
I mean, I don't want to complain too much because we probably deserve to lose that game. But just coming from 3 victories, I know 2 of them weren't exciting at all. Like we did. Well, in all 3 of them, we did what we should have done, right? So like, there
Yeah.
was nothing like special about our recent games. But I was expecting us to win. I think I was the most confident one yesterday in Gunners from all corners, where I said 3-1. That was my score prediction. So it was kind of far away from that. I did predict that we're gonna shut Mopé down, and I think like he didn't do too much for most of the game. But dude, a couple of solid performances. Gabriel has been really good. Like he's probably been our most consistent player throughout. Tomiyasu could have been that, but he was horrible today. So,
Yeah,
that
he
was
was
a
a bit.
little,
I think he got a wake up call to what life is like in the Premier League. Like wet, away, miserable, like tough fixture, bands against you.
yeah,
This
yeah,
you got to wet awakening to what the Premier League's like.
yeah. But I don't know, man. There's a couple of Lacazette came in. He played really well. I think he's always like this season. He's been better than Aubameyang. I think Aubameyang's starting because people assume Lacazette's about to leave. So I
Mm.
think that's why Aubameyang has been starting over him because Lacazette's been playing well.
Mm.
Like you can see from the time that he was on the pitch, if he played the whole 90 minutes or at least like a good 70 minutes or so, there's a higher chance we could have created a little more. We looked semi-solid defensively, but it was just, dude, our passing today.
Oh my god! Honestly,
Jesus, like what was happening there? I
I
think it
haven't
was
got a clue.
75% passing accuracy, which is bad. It's not horrible, but it's bad. But dude, it looked like worse than that.
Yeah, it
Like
looks worse than that. I think
yeah,
the fact that you've got Lukonga and Partey in there as well, right? And the fact you've got them in there and they've got no Basuma, and yet we can't seem to control the midfield. That's worrying. That is seriously worrying, especially if they've got one of their main stars out. Because they said it was dependent on, in the preview, they said it was dependent on Basuma starting or not. So
yeah.
when I saw the team sheet, I thought, yeah, brilliant. But they didn't seem to go out that way.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's I don't want to like I don't think today is a game where you should blame Arteta over the players because the players were poor today. Like the passing, like you can't really blame that on the manager too much, but you could definitely see that Graham Potter outsmarted him. Like Brighton looked
Yeah.
like so much more dangerous than we did. Think we looked kind of dangerous in the counterattack every now and then, but our passing was so bad. So like only when we got the rare good pass that happened. Lacazette created a good chance for Smith Rowe towards the end. But yeah, not much to say about him, man. I sent you a message that describes well the feeling for that game, but I don't want to say that right now. Like it's not an appropriate message, but it was very frustrating because we're kind of coming from the hype.
Yeah, I think like a lot of people have got too overhyped over that Spurs result, and for me, what I'm asking is, does that show really how like it's more the fact of how bad Tottenham were rather than how good we were?
I mean, I think it's both because we played really well that first half. Might have been the best half we've played under Arteta. Like I don't think I recall anything better than that. But yeah, Tottenham are shit. You're so bad.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like yeah, so that's the thing for me is just that's why when I saw Spurs play and saw how bad they were, I said Brighton are going to give us a much tougher test. They're going to be
Oh yeah.
fighting a lot
I
more
knew
than
that.
And that's the thing. I think there's again we seem to struggling against teams that fight well as a team, and that's always been like the problem with Arteta. I feel is just it's all right doing it in a one-off game against Spurs, but then it's like I said, you go and do it next week, go and do it the week after, go and do it the week after, and we can't seem to do that. We can't seem to replicate it, or he can't seem to replicate it.
Yeah.
Like you can't even see, and even the substitutions didn't make any impact. It didn't make any influence on the game. So
I think he subbed well today.
You think he subbed well?
I think he did. I think Pepe, like, he wasn't much better than what we had before, but I think he had most of the ball since the minute he came in. I think Lacazette was probably like he was our best attacking player, even though he played for like 20 minutes. And Smith Rowe got a lot better when Odegaard came out. He went to the middle as well. Odegaard was bad today. Like Tomiyasu and Odegaard were two players that were coming from really good performances, but damn, those two, they disappointed today. Ben White looked a little iffy every now and then too. Aubameyang was simply missing. I think Lokonga played well, but dude, we missed Xhaka, which is a sad thing to say, but we did miss him.
I think for me, Lokonga, Lokonga is sort of the best answer we've got to that, and I think Lokonga will develop in time. I think he will develop in time and like be a better asset in the end. But
dude, yes. His ceiling is higher than Xhaka's. We can say that.
Yeah, definitely. But I do get a point with Xhaka is that we did miss some of that in the end. But we didn't in terms of defensive wise, he wouldn't have made much difference at all. And defending wise, we were very scrappy at times. Very scrappy.
Yeah, dude.
Very poor.
Ramsdale, that was the first moment that I saw from him at Arsenal when he let go of that ball. He did save our butts towards the end though.
Yeah,
when Mo almost scored, that was a good one. Still, only conceded what is it? 1 goal in 4 games. That's quite impressive. Still, I'm gonna make a bold claim.
Go on then.
If Aubameyang stays for the whole season, which I don't hope happens, and I don't think will happen either. I think he's going to get the sack before that. I think Gabriel. I think G-Mag's going to be our best player of the season.
Oh,
Gabriel. I think, dude, it's been. I think it's been a while since we lost a game with him starting. Like he's been solid. I know Tierney's phenomenal, but he's probably been our best defender for a while now. Yeah. And I just he's the one player that I fully trust right now on the team, because of course Tomiyasu and Ramsdale were building up to that, and it's not like I'm gonna let one bad performance from Tomiyasu say that he sucks now. But you can't put too much trust in a player that just got here.
So
I
hear that.
Yeah, so Gabriel Magalhães, dude, he's solid. Partey's been solid too. He's got to improve on his shooting. Today was actually a little better than it has been, but dude.
Yeah.
And it's not even he can't hit the target.
No, he can't. He can't hit the target.
Hit the middle of the goal. Maybe the goalie will make a mistake, but dude, if you shoot it at the moon, it's never gonna be a freaking goal. It's like.
Jesus. I went here. Who do you say is your man in the match out of that game?
If I'm being honest, probably Cucurella. But in our side,
is that for Brighton or for the lookalike?
Yeah, my little bro. But no, probably Gabriel from Arsenal. I think it was him. Lokonga and Partey were good. They were good, but they didn't create enough and we didn't get scored at, and I think that's mostly due to Gabriel's performance, because even Tierney made a couple of mistakes. Ramsdale, he had that minor moment as well. So I think G-Mag, he was solid throughout.
Okay. That's summed up perfectly. We'll be, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button as well. Make sure to check out SFeatleyTV over there as well. Smash that like and subscribe button over there. Charlie, where can they find you finally before they go?
I mean, you just said Football United TV. That's the most important one. But do follow me on Twitter at Marlie Chillin, and on Instagram that's at CharlieMillen93.
Yeah, it's not Kukavella 93 either.
No. Not gonna find me there.
Yeah. Anyway, so make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll be back soon.